Hello and welcome to HornbillTV's Prime at 9. I'm Naomi Kigon and these are the headlines. Amid the mounting tensions in Ukraine, India asked its citizens whose stay is not deemed essential to leave Ukraine temporarily. Indian students are advised to also get in touch with respective student contractors for updates on chartered flights and to also continue to follow Embassy Facebook, website and Twitter for any update. Punjab witnessed a voter turnout of 63.44% till 5 p.m, while Uttar Pradesh stood at 57.44%. Over 2.14 crore voters will decide the fate of 1,304 candidates, including 93 women in Punjab. In the third after 7-phase elections in UP, a total of 627 candidates are in the fray. Citing the decline in COVID-19 cases, the Election Commission Sunday restored the number of star campaigners a party can field for campaigning in the ongoing polls in the 5 states. Recognized national and state parties can field a maximum of 40 star campaigners. Nagaland reported 2 fresh new cases of COVID-19 and 33 recoveries during the last 24 hours, said Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Sunday. Now for the news in details. Naga Wrestling Association President Dr. Hyape Ziliang at a press conference today at the office of the Nagaland Olympic Association Kohima announced that the Nagaland Wrestling Association is set to conduct its 28th Naga Wrestling and 2nd Under-16 Naga Wrestling Championship 2022 on 28th of February at Kuchize Kohima local ground.
We are going to conduct the 28th Naga Wrestling and Under-16 Naga Wrestling Championship on 28 February 2022 at Kochije local ground, Kohima, wherein all the champions of the 3 units, that is Angami Sports Association, Chakasang Wrestling Association and Ziliang Wrestling Association champions and all the promising wrestlers who got qualified for the Nagaland Wrestling Championship will come and fight for the coveted title. And I'm so honored that Nagaland Wrestling Association is so honored to have Sri Purio, Honorable Chief Minister and the President of Nagaland Olympic Association as the special guest, and Sri Kuzuluzu Nenu, Honorable MLA as special guest, as inaugural guest of the program.
For the main wrestling championship, the first runner-up will receive 3 lakh and 20,000 in cash along with the championship belt, as well as rupees 30,000 and trophy of late Vilaki Puro Memorial. For the second Under-16 wrestling championship, the first runner-up will receive cash award of 60,000 and citation. For the ground management, the NWA is in partnership with the Angami Baptist Church Council, Pesocha Tepfigo Grotto. Naga Wrestling Championship 2022 NWA Punjab witnessed a voter turnout of 63.44% till 5 p.m, while Uttar Pradesh stood at 57.44%. Voting for the third phase of UP Assembly elections in 59 Assembly seats began at 7 a.m. on Sunday, while polling in Punjab started at 8 a.m. Punjab is expected to witness a multi-cornered contest among the ruling Congress, AAP, SAD, BSP Alliance, BJP, PLC, SAD Sanyukt and the Sanyukt Samaj Morcha. Over 2.14 crore voters will decide the fate of 1,304 candidates, including 93 women. Among the prominent faces contesting in Punjab are CM Charanjit Singh Chani, Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu, Aam Aadmi Party's Chief Ministerial face Bhagwant Mann, former CMs Amarinder Singh and Pargash Singh Batal, and Shiromani Akali Dal President Sukhbir Singh Badal. In the third of the 7-phase elections in UP, a total of 627 candidates are in the fray, in which over 2.15 crore people are eligible to exercise their franchise. This phase will see Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav contesting from the Garhal Assembly seat in Manipur district. The BJP has pitted Union Minister SP Singh Pakhil from there. The districts going to polls in this phase are Hathras, Firozabad, Eta, Kasganj, Mainpuri, Farrukhabad, Kanpur, Dehat, Kanpur Nagar, Kannauj, Idawa, Auraya, Lalitpur, Hamirpur, Jalaun, Chansi and Mahoba. Amid mounting tensions in Ukraine, India asked its citizens whose stay is not deemed essential to leave Ukraine temporarily. The Indian Embassy in Ukraine, in an advisory, said, in view of the continued high levels of tensions and uncertainties in Ukraine, all Indian nationals whose stay is not deemed essential and all the Indian students are advised to leave Ukraine temporarily. Available commercial flights or chartered flights may be availed for travel for an orderly and timely departure. Indian students are also advised to get in touch with respective student contractors for updates on chartered flights and also continue to follow Embassy Facebook, website and Twitter for any update, the Indian Embassy said. A few days ago, India had said it did not have any immediate plan to evacuate its citizens or diplomatic staff from Ukraine. However, Russia holding nuclear drills on Saturday in neighboring Belarus, the ongoing naval drills off the coast in the Black Sea and the shelling in the East Ukraine increased tensions. Hundreds of artillery shells exploded along the contact line between Ukrainian soldiers and Russia-backed separatists, and thousands of people evacuated eastern Ukraine, further increasing fears on Sunday that a volatile region could spark a Russian invasion. Citing the decline in COVID-19 cases, the Election Commission Sunday restored the number of star campaigners a party can field for campaigning in the ongoing polls in the 5 states. Now, recognized national and state parties can field a maximum of 40 star campaigners. Other parties which are registered but not recognized can now have 20 star campaigners. The Commission had in October 2020 reduced the number of star campaigners for recognized national and state parties from 40 to 30 as large gatherings were witnessed during campaigning in Bihar Assembly elections and by polls in several states amid the coronavirus pandemic. For the unrecognized registered political parties, the maximum number of star campaigners was brought down to 15 from 20. The letter said now the maximum limit on the number of star campaigners for recognized national and state political parties shall be 40, and for other 10 recognized political party, it shall be 20. It said for both phases of Manipur Assembly polls, Phase 5, 6 and 7 of the UP elections and Assembly by-poll to Machuli seat in Assam, the list of additional star campaigners can be submitted to the Election Commission or the concerned Chief Electoral Officer by 5 p.m. on February 23. The expenditure of star campaigner is borne by the party and not the candidate or candidates for which he or she campaigns. National People's Party National President Conrad K. Sangma on Sunday said let the police investigate the Andhra incident and apprehend the accused. The Chief Minister, however, made a complaint to the Chief Election Commission and the State Chief Election Commission as well, urging the Commission to provide efficient security for candidates so that such incidents do not reoccur. Serious steps should be taken to ensure free and fair elections and remove the sense of fear and panic among the public, he added. Sangma further said that he is not in Manipur to compare the Meghalaya and Manipur, as each states differ in ways of working. Sangma was speaking at a flag hoisting program of NPP candidate Sheikh Nurul Hassan of Shetty Ragao Assembly constituency. Unknown gunmen reportedly shot at the father of NPP candidate Laurembam Sanjoy Singh of Andhra Assembly constituency on Friday night. The incident took place around 11 p.m. near the residence of the candidate while the victim was discussing election-related matters with supporters of his son, sources informed. The victim, 74-year-old Laurembam Sanjoy, received a bullet injury on his right shoulder and is currently undergoing treatment at Shija Hospital.
Yesterday in the evening, which is the 18th of February, there had been an attack in the constituency, in Andhra constituency, where the candidates, where our NPP candidate's father sustained injuries. There was bullet firing and an attack that was made on their house. And this is not the first time this is happening, but through this entire election process, many of the NPP candidates' houses, their workers' houses, their relatives have been attacked, and we have repeatedly conveyed and informed the Election Commission about it. This is being done by certain candidates of certain political parties, and we have given all the details to the Election Commission. We met the CEO and the other officials of the Election Commission, and we have asked them to ensure that no such incidents in the future should happen, as the objective is to ensure that there is free and fair election. So every step necessary to ensure that such kind of violence does not take place in the future was discussed, including providing additional forces and additional security to these candidates, especially the ones who are being targeted.
Ahead of Manipur Assembly election, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is arriving in the state on 22nd of February. Senior BJP leader Ashok Singhal says this will boost the morale of the party workers. According to party president A. Sharda Devi, more than 1 lakh strand of crowd will be gathered to hear the speech of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It can be mentioned that preparation is in full swing at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium in Imphal West, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is slated to deliver his speech. A. Sharda Devi further maintained that the party will get full majority on its own and form the next government.
The notable things in this election is BJP is enjoying great positive vibration from the people of Manipur. And tremendous goodwill BJP government has earned in state in last 5 years will get reflected in the election result. Day after tomorrow, the rally will be one of the most vibrant political rally and we are expecting around crowd of 1 lakh people from the different districts and assemblies of Manipur.
इसमें ये जो है मैंने जो शुरुआत में कहा है प्रधान सेवक सिर्फ कार्यकर्ता छोड़ के सभी पब्लिक ने मोदी जी को एक्सेप्ट किया है एज ए प्राइम मिनिस्टर, एज ए लीडर। तो इसलिए जो पार्टी कार्यकर्ता को भी इतना बूस्टअप करेंगे, एनकरेज करेंगे, मोटिवेट करेंगे। इसके साथ साथ जो पब्लिक जो है मोदी जी का इंतजार है, मोदी जी आएंगे तो सब कुछ ऐसे बूस्टअप होगा पब्लिक में।
The Sumi Hoho felicitated Deputy Commissioner Zinaboto, Peter Lichamo for having been conferred IAS and also the newly elected SKK President Kato Awomi at Sumi Hoho Ki on February 18. Speaking during the felicitation program, President Sumi Hoho Niketo Jimomi congratulated the DC and the SKK President and expressed hope that they would work for the betterment of the community. President Sumi Kukami Hoho Kashido Yeptomi lauded Lichamo for having been the longest-serving Deputy Commissioner of Zinaboto District. He said a leader should always have second thoughts in the decision-making. He encouraged the newly elected President and the outgoing SKK President to coordinate with each other and work for the welfare of the society.
Amar Peter Lichamo IS Padu Simulaga blessing Peter de Tagbo Parade Tartu ESIPRA Simhered Boygena Disito Zemoto Deputy Commissioner Kurgena Etapra IS Paisha Itu Lagato Simulaga blessing Peter Tagbo Parade IS Padu Ole Pastor Khan Reverend Punch Najade, sir. It would equivalent as it would call it similar blessing. Apno yete Deputy Commissioner no Purigana, Jalebi, similar blessing to Apno Porta say going Apno. Apno friend Logopicovi, Apno family Logopicovi, Apno colleagues can Logopicovi.
Deputy Commissioner, while addressing the gathering, said, being in the district for more than 70 to 80% of his service, he is so connected with the district, and even if he is not posted anywhere else, there will always be attachment. He lauded the Sumi frontal organizations for always being cooperative. A leader wasn't just termed, but to lead the people, he said, while urging the leaders to lead the people with diligence. Former President SKK Hudoshe Kits and newly elected President SKK Kato Awomi also delivered the speeches.
Yes, Aman Sumi Hoho Kwa Karne Kwa Nishina. I think I was here for the last so many years. In fact, 70 to 80% of my service is here in Zinaboto. So I'm thankful to all of you. And I'm sure my induction, yes, you have given me this opportunity, this privilege, honoring me in this induction process. I never expected, but it's all because of your prayers and blessings. I give credit to all of you. Never expected. I thought I will never be inside because certain criteria are there, and of course my performance is not bad, but because of age, so I would have been left out.
Our respected DC, in each and every of our office affairs or in each and every of our activities, apni la contribution, apni ghan la cooperation.
We are all sincerely congratulating him on his confirmation in the cadre of Indian Administrative Service. God bless you, sir. We look forward that whatever good things that you have done in the past for the Sumi till today will continue with you in the days to come, as and how and more that you elevate yourself by His grace.
After the felicitation program, the Sumi Hoho held a meeting and reaffirmed on unification of SPAG Aizuto and SPAG Nito Mount. The House decided the all Sumi's theme for the year 2022 to be unity. It also resolved to undertake Sumi population enrollment, to organize traditional handicrafts making competition, and to pursue for better roads, health facilities, ITI office, BEd, Science and Commerce stream in the district and NBSC Center. Marking the occasion of 72nd Democracy Day, Nepal Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba has announced to hold the province and federal elections after local level polls. PM Deuba also stressed the need of shared commitment to improve governance through elected people's representatives, which, as per him, can be achieved by holding civic poll and subsequent provincial and federal elections. PM Deuba asserted that all Nepali people now are able to live a life with hard-earned freedom and self-dignity, as well as enjoy civil rights and liberties by standing on the foundation of 1950s revolution. Nepal marked the 72nd National Democracy Day, organizing a special function at Army Pavilion in capital Kathmandu. The day is observed in commemoration of 7th Falcon 2007 PS, when democracy was established in Nepal after the end of the 104-year-old autocratic Rana rule. Since 2008 BS, it has become a tradition for the main ceremony committee to organize a special ceremony at the Sainik Manch or the Army Pavilion every year. Sonu Sood was trying to enter a polling booth in Moga constituency. During this, his car was confiscated and he was sent back home. Speaking on the incident, the actor leveled a serious allegation that money was being distributed at some polling booths. On top of that, he demanded free and fair polls. His sister Malvika Sood is contesting from Moga as a Congress candidate. The results of the Punjab Assembly elections will be declared on March 10.
हमने देखा कि बहुत सारे जो हमारे बूथ से वहाँ जाके जो ऑपोजिशन वाले लोग हैं, स्पेशली अकाली दल के लोग बहुत थ्रेटनिंग कॉल्स वगैरह देखे आए और बहुत सारे अभी बूथ पे पैसे वगैरह भी बांटे जा रहे हैं। तो अब हमारा फर्ज बनता है जाके देखें और फिर इलेक्शन करवाया जाए। तो उसी के लिए बाहर गए थे और ऑब्वियसली हम लोग घर पे ही हैं, सो दैट्स व्हाट द फैक्ट इज। बट सैड चीज़ ये रहती है कि जब इलेक्शंस होते हैं तो फेयर इलेक्शंस होने चाहिए। आप पैसे की मदद लेके या मसल पावर की मदद लेके जब आप कराते हो तो दैट सेंड्स ए रॉन्ग मैसेज। तो मैं वही कहूँगा कि सही मैसेज करें और एक फेयर इलेक्शंस करवाएं।
BJP Chief Jagat Prakash Naga, while addressing rally at Shravasti, Uttar Pradesh on February 20, assured that rupees 2,000 each will be transferred to accounts of 10.50 crore farmers every 3 months. He said that Akhilesh Yadav, Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi, who were born with silver spoons, used to mock Jan Tan accounts. Now they understood the meaning of it. It meant that rupees 2,000 each will be transferred to accounts of 10.50 crore farmers every 3 months.
ये चांदी के चम्मच के साथ पैदा हुए अखिलेश जी और ये राहुल और प्रियंका ये मजाक उड़ाते थे जनधन खाते का, ये मजाक उड़ाते थे। अब इनको समझ में आया कि मोदी जी के जनधन खाते का मतलब क्या था। मतलब ये था कि 10 करोड़ 50 लाख किसान के खाते में हर तीसरे महीने में 2-2 हजार पहुंचाएंगे और बिना बिचौलिए के पहुंचाएंगे, इस बात की व्यवस्था की। 18,000 गांव बिना बिजली के थे। एक भारत के प्रधानमंत्री को आना पड़ा, मोदी जी को, जिन्होंने कहा 1,000 दिन के अंदर ये 18,000 गांव को बिजली से जोड़ दिया।
Captain Amarinder Singh expressed confidence that BJP-led Alliance for Punjab Bulls will get good win in Patiala and nearby assembly constituencies, and predicted that Congress will not get more than 20 to 30 seats.
The information I am getting from the areas all around Patiala is that our booths are full and people are coming out in full force. And already I think we've crossed 30%. By 1 o'clock, so it's a very good sign. Last year, when I got a lead of 50,000, we had only crossed by 1 o'clock, I think 25%. So the percentage is much higher of polling. So I see that, and that I think is a good sign for me, that people still have confidence in me and are coming out in full force to vote. And as far as other things are concerned, naturally, talking against me is because they are concerned about what I am able to achieve in Punjab, which is going against them. And I'm I can predict today that the Congress party today, last time it was 80 seats when when I was leading the government. Now they
Addressing the people of Arunachal Pradesh on their statehood day, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Northeast India will become the engine of the country's growth in the 21st century. PM Modi said that the manner in which the people of the state have preserved the cultural heritage is an inspiration to the nation.
5 दशक पहले भारत रत्न डॉक्टर भूपेन हजारिका जी ने अरुणाचल हमारा नाम से गीत लिखा था। मुझे पता है ये गीत हर अरुणाचल वासी को बहुत पसंद है, इसलिए मैं भी आपसे बात करते हुए इस गीत की कुछ पंक्तियां जरूर बोलना चाहता हूं। अरुण किरण शिष्य भूषण, अरुण किरण शिष्य भूषण, कंठ हिम की धारा, प्रभात सूरज चुंबित देश, अरुणाचल हमारा, भारत मां का राज दुलारा, अरुणाचल हमारा।
That's all we have for now. For more news, keep watching Hornbill TV.